Hello all you hardcore boxing fans out there, how you doing? Hope you're well. Cold, isn't it? Woo! Yeah, it's bloody cold. Well, I think we've had a... Go on, mate. We've had a good day today. Got some good positive stuff done. And I think a young Rosco's going to ring me in a minute for a phone in. And we're going to have a chat. We've got some good stuff done today though. I'm impressed. I'm just on my way now up to I'm not even going to say where I'm going now because I'm that fuming over it, but you'll see in a minute when I get there. But yeah, enjoyed that. I'll tell you what I enjoyed at weekend as well, and I've just had a little look of it on YouTube. Thought Kovalev boxed brilliantly. I didn't think he had an out left. I got that wrong. I got that well wrong. It's one of them things, isn't it? One of them things. Ooh, go on then, love. Get in your lane. But other than that, I'm alright. I'm plodding on, as you do. Just on my way up to Sheffield, but I'm going to have a chat about boxing now. Oh yeah. Ahoy there!
How are we?
How you doing?
Not too bad.
Not too bad. Oh,
good.
What? Wait, have you've not brung before, have you?
Me? No.
No, this is your first time then, isn't it? So, wait then. So, this is Rosco, isn't it? Your name?
It is, yeah.
Rosco from whereabouts? You from, Rosco?
Birmingham.
Birmingham. That's it. I always like to put an area to a name. As you've probably seen when I read questions. So we've got Rosco from Birmingham on the phone, an hardcore boxing fan. How you been keeping? Are you all right?
Yeah, good mate, yourself?
I'm all right. How's your day going? All right?
I bet now it's finished.
Your day's finished now, is it? Right, really. Brilliant. Right then, have you got your questions ready, mate?
Yeah, it was...
Go on then, fire away.
Go on, sorry.
Fire away, mate, fire away.
Yeah, it was to do with the hot stick situation.
Hot stick? Yeah, go on.
I would probably find him quite as tedious as you did before you obviously...
I've known him a while though. I've known him about 18 months actually. You've got to get him for if you don't get Stig at first, it can be quite annoying or cringeworthy, but he's harmless, yeah. And he doesn't swear. He's got impeccable manners. He's a gentleman. He turns up at shows in a tuxedo. I mean, he drives a sports car. I mean, Dennis says, "Who's that guy checked in at Hilton?" He says, "What are you on about?" He says, "Your mate." He says, "They've just told me he's somebody who looks like James Bond." He turned up in this 350Z sports car, right, in a tuxedo with his bird who's fit. She's a school teacher. And when she told me, I says, teachers didn't look like you and I were at school ever. But he's alright. If you get to know Stig, he's alright, but he does go on a bit about Fury's a bit, doesn't he, sometimes, and you know, he gets, I know, yeah.
Strange orders potentially out on him regarding the Fury.
Yeah, he loves all things Fury. Stig will defend them. Are you doing alright, mate? Yeah. You're doing alright? Good man. So, but boy races next to me in a smash. But what are you doing to your car, mate? You ready to crash? Yeah, boxing, just something about boxing, alright mate. That's all. Some Rotherham lads, they look like they're on the way to Canclo. I bet they've nicked that. But anyway, yeah, you were saying, yeah, Stig's alright mate, don't worry about it. Don't worry about him, he means well.
Yeah, I think it's more of the point of, you know,
yeah,
the way that he addresses himself.
Yeah,
He doesn't listen to anybody else's arguments, do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, everybody has got an opinion.
Yeah.
Doesn't answer questions, not yourself. If there's a question put to you, you'll answer it. And if
yeah. I get a lot of stick people saying Andre Ward beat Carl Frotz. Yeah, they beat him. And two judges had it 7-5. I had it 7-4 with a round shared. I don't like to get a round shared, but I felt that Ward won his rounds clearly and Carl shaded his, but they're still 1 rounds, aren't they? But people try and trip me up on that round and say, look, he beat him, didn't he? And that's just how it goes, isn't it? But Stig, you can't say anything to him regarding Tyson. But this is how I look at it with Tyson, right? I can see where they've got that fight a draw, right? He's on back foot, fighting in another country. He never went for a knockout. You've got to take that belt off champion. Yeah, I know it shouldn't be like that, but that's just how it is. But he's got off at floor twice as a challenger. And I've seen people win a lot more clearly than what they're saying Tyson did. I mean, experts had him winning by a round. I had him winning by 2, but I could see where it's a draw, and I put a video out there, and I got loads of dislikes and loads of hate, and it's an opinion, innit? But they get to do it again, and I only wanted a draw anyway because I backed Wilder in 9th. After that, I said, I hope it's a draw because it'd block Eddie, and it did. Now, but Stig and them had a problem with it, didn't they? But it's their opinion, innit? But maybe Stig should take that on board, your criticism. I'm sure if you tell him on social media, you say, look, Stig, is there any chance that you can just take my opinion on board? And he probably will, though, because he's pretty fair. Yeah.
He has blocked me more times, and I don't swear and I don't rant at him, I don't do anything. I just ask him.
Oh, Phillips blocked you. Stig blocked you.
See, he's the biggest troll on Twitter himself.
I didn't know he blocked you, mate. I didn't know he blocked you.
If he doesn't, oh, mate, honestly, I was banned. I've put a new account up. You know, I'm into my football and my boxing and golf. You know what I mean? I follow various different sports. The fact of the matter is the bloke can't answer a simple question. So it's okay him going on about, you know, the Tyson Fury thing and the Huey Fury. Yeah. That was the best thing, you know, regarding Huey. Yeah. When he fought Parker, you know, you just said it. You're going into a world title fight. You've got to take that belt off him. Simple as. Yeah. I don't think Huey done enough that night to warrant the win against Parker. But you know, you say that to somebody else. Yeah. It's a difference of opinion, but you can't just get 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 accounts on Twitter. And Fury Power blocking other people because he doesn't block
Fury Power. Fury Power. Is that what they call the sense on Twitter?
Fury Power, yeah. I mean, the bloke's got many aliases, hasn't he? Really.
Fury Power. They don't. Yeah, but Tyson and Huey don't knock people out. Their styles are not like Fury Power. Are they? They're more like they pick your pocket, don't they?
Like Billy Joe.
Billy Joe's a pick. They're all masterful boxers. Huey, Tyson, Billy Joe. They've all got that. They'll listen to average man in the street. They'll knock you out. And I suppose if Huey, I've seen Huey when they've been going for it in gym with Peter. He can punch. Tyson can punch. He can punch really hard, but the styles don't let them take risks. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Obviously, they might have done it against inferior opposition, but at world level, they don't go for knockouts. They break you down. They break you down like Billy Joe did to Lemieux. They break you down. Huey knocked Sexton out, didn't he? But Sexton's not world elite, is he? With British level. Yeah. Tyson beat Chisora, didn't he? Tyson's best win by knockouts. Chisora stopped him, didn't he? 11th, or he didn't come out after 11th or after 10th. I forget now, but they don't. Their styles are not. They're like fighter jets. They come in, shoot the bullets, and go out, don't they? They're not. They don't just. Yeah. So I don't agree with that Fury Power name. I think it's cringe, but it's up to them. They're not hurting anybody, are they? They're all hardcore fans. Stig, is it Chris Ogden and all of them? They all like the boxing, so you have to respect that. You have to respect it, don't you? I suppose.
One question I would like to ask, especially Stig. You know, as you stated, rocks up, you know, to the Hilton Hotel in a tuxedo out of a sports car.
Yeah, he did, yeah, he did, yeah. I found out about it before I met him.
I believe that, I believe it.
He did, mate, yeah.
Why, when you talk about 2 men in particular, every single day, for hours, can you not go to Bulgaria? Or, you know, I can understand the LA one, fair bit of dough. A good friend of mine actually went. Andrew McKenna, he met you in Bulgaria.
Oh yeah, I met him. He was with Daniel Goodwin and then Money after the fight. I met them when me and Dennis were coming out at Arena. Yeah, I saw them. Yeah,
and he's a massive boxing fan.
Yeah.
Met you. He went to LA,
Yeah, I can't go to Los Angeles. I've got visa problems, but I can go to Europe.
Yeah, no, that's understandable. But at the end of the day, everyone's got the grudges to bear and whatever else regarding different situations. When it comes to him, it was £6 a ticket in that arena to sit in the Stars, and it was 90 quid for a flight. But he still come up with every excuse as to why he couldn't go for one evening.
To where, Bulgaria?
To Bulgaria, yeah.
My flight, I think Frank Smith will tell you if you're listening to this, I think ours were about 350 quid, our flights, but we got tickets for out to Arena, but there were no 90 quid tickets, I can assure you, mate. But yeah, you might do that if you drop on, but we just booked them and went, because you can be there all day waiting for bargains, can't you?
Yeah, but I looked about 4 or 5 times, especially with my friend, and I think the most they paid was £114.
Yeah.
If you follow someone, it's like if you follow England away and you go to a World Cup, people go, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
You go. So that was my point that I wanted to make regarding, especially, Hot Stig, really, because, they talk a good game on Twitter, but no one seems to go to the shows. Can you understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah.
So,
I can understand that, and I know Stig's got a good job. He's a cabbie, so really, to be honest, he could have gone to them fights. He could have gone to Tyson's fight. He could have gone to Yui's fight, in my opinion. I was surprised he didn't go. I said to Dennis and Robin Reed when I was there, I said, "Do you think Stig will come?" And Robin says, "Who's Stig?" And I said, "Him who came with his girlfriend at Liam Cameron's fight, I think it were." Robin said, "Oh yeah, he's all right, him." And I said, Robin says, "He'll come here. He'll be here. He likes the Fury. He's done it." But I was really shocked that he didn't go. But it's just one of them things. People have bills to pay, and you don't know what Stig's got on in his life. He works for himself, doesn't he? And probably a weekend away from him working is probably going to cost him money, innit?
Well, in all fairness, if he spent less time on Twitter, he might have been able to have gone. He might have got some more fares in. Do you know what I'm saying?
He probably does that when he's waiting for fares. Bless him.
Quite possibly, yeah. I've had some video messages over the time from him, on Twitter, and you just think to yourself, well, if you've got all that time, you can't go to a Fury fight.
Yeah. Well, I mean, anyway, listen, if you're listening, Stig watches these, unblock Rosco from Birmingham and be mates again, because it's not like you to block people, Philip. Unblock this hardcore fan, he's one of us. Cheers, mate. So, how's about that? Is that alright? Top man. So, what else do you want to ask me, mates?
What do you reckon to the Tyson Fury Wilder purse bids that are fast approaching?
For it's tomorrow, innit?
It is indeed, yeah.
Yeah, I think they'll sort a deal out and not let it get to that. That's what I think. But I don't know. You don't know. I mean, if Eddie Hearn's going to bid for that, and he's going to bid all that money and flex his muscles, why can't he flex his muscles and pay Dillian White what he wants?
I totally agree. I think the IFL with Dillian White and Hearn was a great insight as to what's going on, and Femi's purses and his negotiation skills are a little bit off, I think.
Yeah, you're probably right. You are probably exactly right. But I think what Eddie's done, you see, he's alienated himself, hasn't he, with his opinion, his attitude towards other promoters, and he's alienated himself, and he's cheesed a few people off because he thinks he's the big man. Now, in my opinion, he's dug himself in an hole, because Frank Warren don't want to work with him. He's boxed him out. Bob Arum don't want to work with him, and there's other promoters who don't want to work with him. Dennis Hobson don't want to work with him, although at the moment Dennis hasn't got a stable to really be shouting odds at the moment, but he might have soon. He's got a few things in pipeline, but I think that Eddie needs to stop alienating himself and rubbing people up the wrong way. I mean, he's having a go at I keep calling him Shirley Winkle. It's Shelley Finkel. He's even stuck on with me, that, and I quite like Shelley Finkel. He's having a go at him all the time, isn't he? And to be honest with you, the guy's done done great for boxing. He was putting fights on in 80s with Don King, Donald Trump and Mike Tyson, people working with them guys, Bob Arum. He's a good guy, and to attack him like that in them interviews, he's an 80-year-old man, isn't he? Why do that? I don't get where that's coming from. I know Eddie has to be brash and this and that and blah de blah, and he can be a bit of a bully. Eddie is a bit of a bully, right? He tries to give it the big man, and I know a couple of people that have put it on him. Dennis has one. I know somebody else who put it on him, and he were really, really scared, really, really frightened. He went running to his daddy. But he needs to stop rubbing people up the wrong way. But he's an hard worker, and I respect hard work. I'm an hard worker myself. I've just finished now, and I'm chasing about, and then I'm gonna bounce about Meadowhall. I've got 500 Porky leaflets here. I might just stick them under everybody's window wipers, because I'm not going to get a chance to go do some training today, and I've not done no exercise, so I'll just bounce about Meadowhall, do a bit of shopping, then go in car park and get rid of them. And it just gets cut channel out there, doesn't it? You've got to put effort in. I'm a firm believer that if everything were easy, nobody would give it you. So that's why I'm going to do it. I don't think it comes if you sit on your arse and sit in an office. You've got to put effort in, and I think that if I do that, I'll get me just desserts. Do you know what I mean? But
you get out what you put in.
Hey?
You get out what you put in.
Yeah.
But
so
you still there?
yeah, I'm here, mate.
Same.
Trying to get this on seat here. Other than that, I'm alright, mate. I'm just off to Attercliffe now. I'll tell you where I'm going. I've actually been here. This is the 1, 2, 3. This is the 4th time I'm going here now. 3 times they've given me the wrong bit. The 3rd time they've given me the right bit for my car, but it's the wrong seat. You could not make it up. But I'm going to try and get something free out of them, like a service or some synthetic oil, maybe an oil filter. But yeah, so other than that, I'm alright, mate. I've been at it all day, and I'll probably get in about, what time is it now? 10 to 5. I'll be here, well, 10 to 5. Oh god, I'm going to be late. If I can get here done for 5, I'll go to Meadowhall then and just get rid of some of these leaflets and then go home. That's a long day for me then. If not, I'll have to come back tomorrow. If I don't get here for 5, I'll have to come back tomorrow. But I should be alright. That should be okay. But no, like I just said to you, nobody gives you no in this world. You've got to put the effort in. And I'm putting effort in with channel now, and I've got bit between my teeth. And the funny thing is, do you know the people who want me to fail? I just love it. Bring it, because I've never failed at anything in my life that I've had to go at properly. Never failed at anything. And I won't fail at...
You do what you got to do.
I won't fail at this, man. I'm not a failure. I don't fail. And we'll see, won't we? But other than that, I'm alright. I'm in a good place at the moment. 9 minutes to get here. So what do you think is going to happen then with White, Tyson Fury, Joshua Wilder and Ortiz and Brazil, that, you know, and maybe Joe Joyce? There's 7 fighters there. Where do you see it going?
I think it's exciting, to be fair. I think they've all got to, you know, people pricing themselves out, Joshua included, you know, Wilder, Fury. I think all of them, like Joe Joyce for me, I think he's just going to, you know, hit the ground running, and he just wants to fight, and that's what I like. He's hungry. I think he will fight anybody that's put in front of him. I think if the Joshua fight within 12 months was put in front of him, I think he'd do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do, yeah. I mean, you look at his age and his amateur sort of experience.
Yeah.
He's like coming into the pros, isn't he? And to be fair...
Oh, Joe Joyce. Yeah. Yeah, they're fast-tracking him, aren't they, Joe Joyce? He's 9 years older than Hughie Fury.
Yeah.
He's 9 years older than Hughie, so people keep saying, Hughie's been beat twice. Yeah, but he's got 9 years on Joe Joyce. So think about that. Get in your lane, mate. So think about that. He's got plenty of time on his hands, hasn't he?
Yeah, and I think Dillian White, to be fair, you know, with what's come out over the weekend, I say fair play to him as well, sticking to his guns, turning around and say, let me get in my position, and then, I tell you what, we'll fight him, I'll take that split, but guess what, there's no, you know, he can dictate what happens in that rematch. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they can, mate. You're exactly right.
Yeah, everyone's going to say, "Oh, jump at the chance. It's your time. You've earned that position." Yeah, he has, and he can stay there. I'd like to see him fight Dominic Brazil. I think he'll ruin Brazil.
Yeah, Dillian White, Dominic Brazil shouldn't be pay-per-view really, but if they do a dual pay-per-view with Liam Smith and Kell Brook, they'll get it as a pay-per-view because if not Khan Crawford, Dillian White against Brazil, Khan Crawford later on in the night. It'll be a pay-per-view evening then, won't it?
Yeah.
And then they could do the same with Joshua, couldn't they? You know, Joshua against somebody crap like Miller, and then they could do Liam Smith and Kell Brook, couldn't they, on the same night or something? Do you know what I mean? And Liam Smith and Kell Brook in England, and Joshua and Miller in June, a dual pay-per-view in America. That's how they'll pull it off and say, well, you've got Kell Brook, who's a pay-per-view fighter fighting in UK. That's how they'll do it, and that's how they'll get away with it. That's their mentality. Their mentality is pay-per-view. So, anyway, listen, mate, I've just pulled up here, so I'll have to get off because I'm up to eyes in it, and it looks like.
No worries, you have a good one.
I will. Listen, you take care, and thank you very much for ringing me, mate.
No problem. You take care.
Cheers, mate. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.